Alright, it's the first hunt of 2020. We are heading up to Wyoming.
Wyoming, here we come.
Got everything, including the kitchen sink. Way too much gear, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. We made it to some trees. It's looking beautiful. And here's how long we've been driving. We've only used 81 miles or 81 gallons of gas to go 438 miles against the wind the whole way. But it's worth it. Well, we chose to stay in this little RV park. It's beautiful. Our hunting area is about 3 miles that direction. The truck and the trailer made it. So we're kicking back. Just having some fun, relaxing, seeing if we can spot any game.
Well, we're up here in Wyoming. Day before opener for the archery season. We're going to go scout tomorrow. We had originally planned to be in Colorado, but you can check this year's fire records in Colorado. A lot of it's on fire, so we had to expand our horizons and shift all of our reservations and plans and vacation requests and come check out a new area. So a new adventure this year. So we're lucky enough to be able to come up here on Sunday, go scout tomorrow on Monday, and the opener's on Tuesday. So maybe we can get a little intel tomorrow and have some cool footage for you all to see.
Well guys, it did take some doing though. We've been at it since what? You left your house at 7 in the morning?
Hmm?
We drove for 7.5 hours from beautiful Colorado. We left the mountains and then we drove through the plains of Wyoming, and it was a headwind the whole way. And it took a long time, and I think it was finally around 87 gallons of gas to go 7.5 hours with the headwind pulling the camper, but we made it up here, so we're super excited to be here. We'll bring you guys along. This will be our first real season where we're going to try to video most everything for you, and we're excited about that. We've upgraded our camera equipment a little bit, and we drew a general rifle tag, which was supposed to take 3 or 4 years, and lo and behold, we drew it the first year. So and with that you can have an archery add-on, which we did, so that's why we're up here. And like Josh said, there's our main hunting area is on fire, so we switched our schedules around. We're up here, and so we got one day to scout tomorrow. We're super excited about that. Glad to have you guys along. So we miss our families, but we're up here. We're going to hunt really hard this week and see what we can bring out of Wyoming. So see you guys later.
Alright, scouting day. Don't have to wake up before the sunrise, just right after. Kind of nice. Little campground we're staying in. Heading over that mountain there.
Just out scouting around this morning, getting the lay of the land. Came across this beautiful opening, huge river.
Awesome. Bugling on August 31st, man. He was bugling on his own before we bugled. Good stuff, good stuff.
Now we have to figure out how to get across that big ass river. We got some plans. found a really cool spot. I'll show it to you. Huge meadow. And then kept seeing cool little chutes and little canyons to get up on top of that mountain way over there. Nice aspen patches. Some openings. Not too treacherous and steep. I think we're going to spend some time up there the next few days. And there's this huge meadow right here that we're hoping might be a good rutting ground for an evening hunt. A lunchtime target practice. 40 yards, it's a dead elk. Death to elk. We found a road that gets you almost 5 miles off the main road and gets you way up here, pretty much almost timberline. It's spectacular up here.
We just heard a big bull bugle right down here in the bottom of this valley. Tomorrow's opening morning, so we're going to put that bull to bed. And in the morning, we're going to wake him up. Because that's what you're supposed to do, you put him to bed. Let us know if you think that works.
Yeah.
Alright, opening morning. We got our coffee made. Looking forward to head up to the mountains.
There's a nice little 2-point right off the road as we were driving in.
Let's see who crossed the creek better, Dale or Josh. I think Dale won.
What just happened?
We were just walking up this ridge. We stopped just for a second. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw a little movement down below here. Ended up a heifer, a cow, and a calf walking about 120 yards below us. We were hoping there'd be a bull on the trail, but heard a couple faint bugles this morning. So far, that's about it. I think 3 miles back in here. It's been under 5 miles to get to where we want. Pack food for the whole day. So we're spending from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock out in the woods today. It's snack time. Dale, what do you have for snacks? What do you?
Got some Snickers, some jerky. The best part of the jerky is it's the antelope I got last year.
Awesome.
It's nothing like being in the mountains, consuming what you got last season.
What are we doing, Dale?
Trying to decide if we should leave elk to find elk, because there's 4 elk that way, for sure. And there's water down there. It's beautiful up there. By the time you go up there, it's about 2.5, 3 more miles. Thinking we should go to the elk in the water.
Alright. Doesn't sound like too bad of an idea to me either.
Right there's what we're looking for. How we doing, Josh?
Living the dream, wondering what the poor people are doing.
Well guys, about 3 o'clock. We're going to start making our way back down. So we had grand plans to get to the top of that spine, and then we realized that Google Earth does not exaggerate these hills nearly enough. And so we got some good exercise. We saw some deer. I guess it's 4 deer, 4 elk, I believe. We're going to work our way down and try a different spot this evening.
You laugh.
Alright guys, we are back down to the truck, and we hiked and hiked and hiked, and we come off this nasty hill. But we made it down, finally got to the trail, made it back to the truck, so we're gonna go try a spot. Last night we heard 1 bugle right as we left, and luckily there's a cool road that takes you all the way up almost to timberline, because our legs on our feet are on fire. So we got some lawn chairs, some spotting scopes, and we will not get out of those unless we hear a bugle or see a bull. But it's going to be relaxing, so hang with us. So guys, we came back up to this lookout knob. Now the clouds are gone. You can just see forever up here. Last in a while. Josh spotted up a huge herd, we think, of mountain goats way over there. We thought we heard 1 bugle, so we're going to just hang here till dark. Keep glassing and listening.
We had the wind to where we could skirt on the side of that bull, and I'm not sure. I'm guessing he probably somehow still caught our scent. We went down in there, he bugled and grunted mostly a couple more times, probably 200 yards away from him, and then he just got real quiet. So it was a fun way to start the morning, like the action.
I'm walking down this road and we came across this cool little lake pool sort of thing. Interesting. We decided to go ahead and set up for the afternoon at this nice wallow. That big bull this morning was probably really close to this spot, and there were some very fresh tracks down in the mud. So we figured rather than just trying to hike in the heat, we just kicked back here for a few hours. Well, good morning. We're out here in the same spot we got into those bugling bulls yesterday morning, same exact time. So we'll see what happens this morning. Well guys, we had an eventful morning and we left the truck and we tried our plan that we improved upon from yesterday, taking in consideration the wind was the same direction, and we're pretty sure we got winded yesterday. So we tried to boogie down that road and hook around the elk, and we heard a few bugles and relatively the same location, but they were hauling today to get out of here, and so we got down where we wanted to be and they were already gone, and they shut up within about 15 minutes. So we've got a different plan tomorrow. We're learning kind of some of their crossings, and we're going to get here even earlier, so maybe we can get in front of them as they move through. But we've definitely figured out from 2 days of listening to them that they work from here down towards the river. So we're going to give that a try. A funny and not so funny story. This is the same wallow we set up at yesterday for like 3 hours. And we get here this morning, and they were here probably in the middle of the night, or early this morning. And guys, our suspicion seems to be right. So down here, where it's steep by the river, getting some locate bugles, and we just heard one. We were just hunting up and over that rise.
Well, it's 90 degrees today. Elk are all bedded down, so we thought we'd come fish this little mountain reservoir. Caught 2 so far. Might catch enough for dinner. Dale's going to catch one right here, right now. I'll show you the update here in just a second. Big old cutthroat trout coming up. Nice cast.
Little guy.
Is he a cutthroat?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see him. Bring him up here. Show us the blood on his throat. Right there. That's cool. You can actually see some of the fish swimming by. What a beautiful lake. We have it all to ourselves right now.
That's a decent trout there. Little midday elk bedded down fishing action. Well, good morning. We woke up an hour earlier today, and we are going to try a new plan. The elk have been in one spot this last 2 days, and we're going to try to be there in that spot before the sun even comes up. So we're gonna hike in with headlamps and just hopefully be in the middle of where they're bugling from.
Good morning. Well, there's, I don't know if it's true or not. It feels like when you're starting to get down in the fourth quarter, put on your game face and things start to change. Last year, first time I put on my game face, Dale got his bull elk. So we're hoping for a little luck change this morning.
Just getting out of the truck, I can hear bugles down in that direction. So we're starting to figure out this mountain a little bit. So we're going to hook up and around and drop in, get the wind in our favor. But we're doing it in the dark today instead of trying to catch up to them, hopefully. Up here to the top. The river is down below. We're on that shelf that they were bugling yesterday. And on our way up here, we did hear he was bugling. I think just right over there. But right now he's completely shut up. So we're just gonna hang out here. And hopefully he's gonna light up again. Because yesterday he answered us at 10 a.m. Right now it's only 8 o'clock, so we'll just take our time. We got up here and that elk shut up completely. So we're not sure where he is. He's probably within 500 yards of us right now, but he is not making any noise. But it wasn't a total waste because we almost got a shot at a spike, which we would have passed up. He was 85 yards, so too early in the season for that shot. So we're not too upset about that. So our plan sort of worked, but we did discover a really cool wallow that's been hit really hard right down at the base of this park. And it's a decent close distance for an evening hunt, so we'll probably try that out. Day 2 fishing after 6 hours of elk hunting. And if you look in the water, you can see hundreds of them. Most of them are small. There's a few lunkers in there. Alright guys, so I've got the blind all set up. Now we're just snacking. An hour and a half of daylight. Building a blind, making sure we have a shooting lane all at the same time.
What was that all about?
I have no idea.
Have you ever seen those birds in the mountains before?
Cranes in the mountains. Never.
Very weird. We're at like almost 8,000 feet elevation. Big birds just come flying in like that.
And now we're walking out in the dark.
Alright. Back across the river again. made it.
Josh coming back over the river.
All right, Dale. Plan C, D, E. What plan are we on?
We are on what they think they like to call a rambush,
Mm-hmm.
which means we are just going to hear a bugle and chase it as fast as possible. Even if we just see it run away, at least we'll get to see one with a big rack, which would be really fun.
Sounds like a plan.
See what happens. We're up here at the very top of the mountain and a little bit frustrated this morning because the elk did not cooperate like the last several mornings. We heard one distant bugle, but that was in the direction of a camp, so we're not sure if it was a hunter or not. And we hiked in a couple miles. Bugle never get through 300 yards and haven't heard or seen anything. So it might be time to go fishing again.
What'd you get there, Dale?
Got another one to add to our stringer.
All right.
Shooting for 12 today is our limit, so take back, at least we can take back some kind of meat from Wyoming.
Yeah.
Another one.
Nice.
Not too bad.
It's a really nice one, dude. That's weight, the biggest one of the day.
Sweet.
Great. How'd we do?
Not bad for a few hours of fishing. Kids will enjoy eating those.
Dale, how do you feel about your feelings?
Well, my feelings right now are a little bit discouraged because our elk kill has become vacant of elk. And it's 91 degrees out, which I think is not helping at all for the rut or the bugle or anything like that. So we're just gonna go have a nice evening hunt in some flat ground and sit and glass way up these huge canyons. And hopefully we'll find a new area to try for our last couple hunts for this trip.
Sounds good. In the meantime, all the local partying it up Labor Day weekend. We're gonna go party it up our way.